First of all, thank you for coming out this morning. Packed house, looking good. Y'all looking lovely this morning. Okay, if you're one of our regular attenders, there's this thing we want you to fill out today. We're doing this big gathering starting next week, and this is your last day to sign up, so we want you to sign up. But we also just kind of want to know what all of our regular Ridgers are doing. We just want to know if you're participating or if you're taking a break from the gathering that we're going to start next Sunday. So we want everybody to actually fill it out. We have pens in the row. Again, our regular people, visitors, you don't need to worry about this. But otherwise, if everyone could fill out the back, and if you're not going to participate in our gathering that's starting next Sunday, totally fine. There's a box that says you're just taking a break. If you are going to participate, there's a couple boxes to choose from, so we know how to best get you into the event that's starting next week. So, I don't see a lot of people yet filling them out. Make sure you look down the end of your rows, get a pen, make sure you fill it out, okay? Get that done, and then you can drop it in the baskets next to the banners in the back when you leave, the Next Step banners, okay? Don't forget, you fill them out. Some of y'all just sitting there like this. Couple other announcements. Coming up, as usual, we have our annual sub fundraiser coming up. The money that the youth group earns is going to help pay for some of the expenses for our mission trips. We got kids going out to California, some heading east to Tennessee. We got some going south to Kansas City, and some going to an exotic location called Des Moines, I think is how you pronounce it. So if you buy sub from us, that money will help us with transportation, food, scholarship for kids who don't maybe have some money. What's going to happen is when you leave the service today, there will be some youth outside giving you sign-up forms. Order forms is what they are. We're taking orders for the next couple weeks. You can email me your order. You can come back into the hub and drop your order off. You don't need to pay now. You can pay when you pick your subs up in a couple weeks. We will hand them out on a Sunday to you. They make a great meal for that Sunday. It's in a couple weeks, you just grab them and go. So if you're going to soccer games that week or baseball games, you're just going home or you're gonna go to the park and have a picnic, it's great for that. They're also great for freezing. I told First Service that last year I remember eating a 12-month-old sub that I found in the freezer, and I ate it on stage, and except for the ice burn where the bread gets kind of soggy, it tasted pretty good, and that was 12 months later. So if you guys freeze them just for a few weeks or a couple months, they will still be good. And I also told First Service these are not lame church fundraiser sub sandwiches. They're not bologna on hot dog buns, all right? We get freshly baked bread from Dolls, 10 inches, thick and fluffy. We get meat from Fairway, ham or turkey, your choice. We pile it on. We don't get skimpy. It's legit. So think about ordering some subs and help us out. That would be awesome if you would do that. Second opportunity we have coming up, you will see in the e-news and other places, we'll be shooting you reminders of Rent-A-Kid. Our kids who are going on mission trips want to earn some money. They don't want to just get it for free. We want them to earn it. So if you have any chores around your house this semester or the beginning of summer, you can email me. I will then text the kids who are going on the mission trip, and then it's a feeding frenzy. First one to get to you and to contact you that you feel comfortable with, you can hire them for that job, give them the money, they will pocket it, and it will help pay for their trip that they're going to be going on. So if you got anything coming up, and you can arrange your own pay program for them. If you want to make it mainly a donation and you got $100 you want to give to a kid and they're just going to come and sweep your deck off, that's fine. If you're going to work them hard and have them cut down some trees in your backyard, well, don't have them do that. Maybe rake your backyard or something like that, and you pay them $7 or 10, I mean, whatever you want to pay them, but just it gets a chore done off your list. You get to meet one of our kids, which they're all great kids, and they get to earn a little bit of cachet for their trip. So that's Rent-A-Kid. That'll be going on for this semester and beginning of summer. Something else. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, this is Walk Celebration Sunday. We have some kids going through something similar to confirmation at other churches, and we're gonna be celebrating them big time later. And we're inviting you to celebrate with us, the youth, the way we celebrate sometimes. So, towards the end of the service, you're going to be invited to join us in the interlude. Some of you might be familiar with the interlude. It started at UNI basketball games a few years ago. It was an internet craze for a while, and you can see people doing the interlude all over the world. The interlude, I hesitate to call it a dance because right away some of you will say you can't do it. It's not a dance, it's like you just move kind of certain ways to the music. But there's specific ways. So I'm gonna have some of my friends come up on stage and they're gonna show you the moves. You don't have to do them now. They're gonna show you the moves. So when we celebrate later, you have the green light to be obnoxious with us and to celebrate God in that way, okay? So, during the song, the first move that you're gonna do during the song when the music starts to play at the end of service, the first move, we call it the warming the hands by the fire. So, just imagine you're cold, you're by the fire, you're kind of bouncing a little bit because your cheeks are cold and your hands are cold too. And you're just warming, all right? That's gonna be the first move you do, and you can do it in your seats, that's fine. Second move you do is the big clap, right? Big clap, okay. Yeah, everyone can do the big clap, okay, so you can do that. When the music changes during the song, and I'll be on stage instructing you guys on the moves, the next move is interlude, okay, is the interlude move. And first service, I told them, just pretend you're milking a 20-foot cow. All right? That's all it is. All right? Don't get crazy and interlude over here. It's interlude. It's up and down. If you want to get milk out of the udder, it's got to go up and down. Okay. All right. After the interlude and the music again will change in the song. Oh yeah. Then it's sparklies. Sparklies all over. You're noticing sparklies up high. You're noticing down low, and you're trying to catch them, and you're just mesmerized. And the sparklies are behind you and above you. They might be in front of your friend's face, but they're not on their face. So don't touch anybody else. But they're everywhere, and sparklies everywhere. And when you get done with sparklies, then we do the robot ninja. So all of you who grew up in the 80s, you break dancers out there, get to pull out your robot moves. But it has to be a robot ninja. So your robot moves have to include some sort of a hi-ya-ya or a kick or something. All right, the robot move, and then oh yeah. Fist pump, and it's gonna start low, all right, but it rises, and it gets so exciting you can't control yourself, so you gotta jump a little bit, all right, that's gonna be the fist pump. And then we go into the revenge of the interlude. Again, the milking cow, but now the cow is moving, so you gotta keep up with him. Wherever he happens to walk, you gotta go find the cow, so you'll see more people moving during the revenge of the interlude. Okay, great instructions, excellent job out of those kids. So you'll be invited later, and I'll let you know when it is, you'll be invited later to join us to celebrate the Walk Kids and to celebrate God and to celebrate the fact that we can move around and have fun as a family. And so you'll be invited to do that with us. We do that kind of stuff, and I know some of you guys are like, oh, great youth stuff, they're doing crazy, weird things. And yes, we do those because we enjoy each other, we like having fun together. That's just kind of the way we do it. But it's not all that. We know we're here because we love God. As leaders and as sponsors and mentors who work with the kids, we want them to fall in love with Jesus. I mean, that's why we do the things we do. And this time of the year when we celebrate the kids who are going through the walk, I like to ask some of my high schoolers, what do you want Big Church to know? What do you want to challenge them with? What's going on in your life that you want to give them a glimpse of? Whatever it might be. I had a few kids meeting in my office back in late January. We started talking about this, and they started putting together some of their stories. And their stories started to kind of fall into place. And we thought the best way for you to see a glimpse of their life is to act it out for you. And I hope as you watch this, you're not just watching them perform a skit, but I'm telling you, they're speaking some truth here and are challenging you in the area of forgiveness. So, watch what they have to say. See what's going on in their